Hey, it's Hannah, and welcome to my podcast, Our Genuine Connection. During your time here, I hope you let yourself experience what it means to be human, because that's really what life is about. Not long ago, my entire life was flipped upside down. My husband and soulmate Ian, the most joyful, calm, loving human, died in a workplace accident just 6 weeks before we were supposed to be married. And to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing, like almost at all. Ian and I have been sharing our lives online for over 5 years, and I've been creating content for over 7. That part of our life has always been about sharing love, joy, and connection. And now, even as I pivot everything, I want to continue sharing his love, his spirit, and the lessons he taught me. I'm figuring it out as I go, and I hope you'll come along with me. This podcast isn't polished, and it's definitely not about perfection. It's about showing up as we are. It's about walking through life together. It's about living with the lessons Ian taught me and continues to teach me, and carrying forward the love he shares with all of us. So whether you're grieving, healing, or just craving something real, thanks for being here. We're trying to figure this out together. I'm so glad you're here. And I believe Ian's glad I'm here too. Hi, lovies. Welcome to our third podcast. These are Ian's pit vipers, and anybody who knows Ian, they are classic Ian. So I just wanted to begin the episode like that, just show them all to you. I also want to show you this beautiful picture. And it's Ian's handwriting that says, "I love you" on the bottom in his hearts. And it's really, really, really beautiful. So this third episode, I'm going to answer some questions about Ian. Last week was incredibly difficult and had a little scary few nights. I'm here, which is really, really, really good. And I just wanted something to follow for the third episode, and for everybody to get to know Ian more, and for people who knew him in real life. Hi, let's chit chat about Ian. So, the first question, also I'll just say, of course I have a love note set up, that I will read at the end of the episode from my baby. And I have all these pictures and his pit vipers, and it's just perfect. So, the first question is, where did Ian and I meet? We met in high school. We were friends, but mainly with like a third person. And then, I don't know, Ian and I liked each other. And so we went out a little bit in high school, whatever went out means for high school terms. And he got a legitimate girlfriend. And so I don't remember at all like how we stopped talking, how that thing ended. But then we didn't talk so I'm just trying to think. Graduated in 2012. So we didn't talk for I think like 8 years, give or take. I moved away, and then when I moved back, he messaged me on Instagram. And it's so funny because people have said like, it was meant to be, like he knew from, the beginning, and he definitely did know from the beginning once we like started talking and hanging out. He messaged a few other girls in that time frame. It was just really funny. I was the amazing, lucky sucker to get pulled in. And what a blessing that is. And really, really, really was, but continues to be. The second question is, what is Ian's favorite food? So Ian loves all food, honestly, but his favorite foods were, I would say, like pizza and lasagna. And it brings me back to a memory from his 31st birthday. And it really sucks that, So it brings me back to a memory of his 31st birthday. And I will share also like pictures and videos from our birthdays, and just like how they got to a point that we like totally celebrated and would like set up different like tables and foods and surprises. But so for his 31st birthday, I made him lasagna, and I made it from scratch, and it was so yummy. And I'm pretty sure that I like cut out like 2 special pieces for like plates. And I probably made Caesar salad too. I'm sure that I can find it on my phone. But yes, lasagna is his favorite. And I made everything from scratch. And it was so, so, so yummy. And I love that. Yeah, that that his birthday was so awesome. I'm just so grateful for the acts of care and love and service that we provided each other and will continue literally to provide each other. Yeah. Ian's favorite food is lasagna. Ian's favorite color is the third question. His favorite color is purple, which is why everything here is purple. And it's really interesting because I keep going to say, like, in the beginning when he died, it's literally 13 weeks in one day. This is very much in the beginning, but it feels like so much has changed just like in this like grief journey in 13 weeks in one day. I just like cannot imagine how much is going to continue to change and also grow in like in beautiful, incredible ways. I just have to keep being here. So that's what I'm doing right now. So something that's interesting in this 13 weeks in one day is in the beginning when I saw purple, I'm like, oh my gosh, like how depressing is it that you'll hear people who've lost people be like, oh, that was the favorite color, that favorite. And as the days go by, or minutes, seconds often it seems, I don't know, at times it's become like more comforting. And yeah, it's just like so Ian. So yeah, purple is his favorite color, which is why all of the frames are purple. We use these for our wedding weekend and they're like all over my house. And its pit vipers are purple. So yes, his favorite color is purple. I love this question. How would you describe Ian to someone who never got to meet him? I'm like thinking, how do people describe him? I mean, I know what I would say, but it was also, I was gonna say like nice, but it wasn't nice. It was like the days after Ian was tragically, passed. But I was gonna say like it was, I don't know, just how people spoke about him. It was so beautiful and is so beautiful and always will be, baby, because you're so cute, wife. But yeah, Ian is this like very, first of all, loves me so much, is like so happily in love, like elevated, like just feels so, so, so cared for and loved by, and yeah, so incredibly secure with me. And I love that so much. Ian's a super gentle guy. He was a guy who, and he is a guy who loves simple things. At one point I remember saying, yeah, it's like Ian's a simple guy who, like has different hobbies or something like that, I said. And my brother was like, I don't think that Ian was a simple guy at all. Like, I think there are so many layers to him, but I think that he liked simple things. And, that's a really great way to put Ian. He loved fishing, fly fishing, hunting in like the most respectful ways that we eat the food. And he loves being outdoors and in nature. He loves camping, which is, gonna be a whole journey of its own. But yeah, he loves camping. He's a very gentle, calming presence. He loves to dance and be silly too, but also loves to sit on the couch and just watch me dance and be silly. Because that's so fun and such a huge part of who we are. That's just like being weird with each other and genuine. And from our first date, he was so comfortable with himself. I think I spoke in the second episode, maybe it was the first, maybe both, about our first date, and him just skipping out of the bathroom and being like so confident in himself. So he was like really quite sure about who he was, and his heart and his soul. so easygoing. Like he's so easygoing. He's really, really, really good with his hands. And so cars also, like he loves cars and fabrication and different things like that. Yeah, he'd actually started a YouTube channel. And he didn't post, but I have like hours of him doing different things with different cars, like really cool stuff. I just like don't know the proper terms, but I'll show you guys one day, like really, really, really cool stuff. So yeah, he loves cars, and I lost my train of thought, but yeah, Ian, so many people say that Ian's presence is just this very calming presence. Yeah, never the loudest guy in the room, unless he was dancing or like at a party. It's really cute because, yeah, people talk about remembering him at birthday parties and him just dancing and being like so fun and so silly. Um, yeah, so there's another little snippet of her journey that I'll talk and dive into at different points. But yeah, a really gentle, calming, um, a really gentle, calming, loving presence for so many people. Um, yeah, him and I are very different, way more similar now than we were almost 7 years ago. But yeah, he has always just been down for whatever. Um, yeah, like I said, really, really handy. And so he helped my family like so much with, doing car stuff or just like anything in the house, like anything. He was always just like, yeah, sure. Um, yeah, and would just like do it. Um, whereas I was like, yeah, sure. And then would like take a few days to do it. He was just like, yeah, sure, had his phone out, ordered, came the next day, thing is fixed the next day, or like by the weekend when he had time. And yeah, his work ethic is really amazing too. Yeah, he's awesome. He is so, so, so awesome. I'm gonna look at another question. Also, I just have to say, like, there's so many things that I didn't describe, of course, but I'm just doing this easy peasy, not overthinking too much. Hopefully not. Yeah. Try not to overthink too much, and as I go on, yeah, this will become like more and more production wise. I don't know, like professional. I don't know. I'm reading the next question. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. What would make Ian laugh no matter what? So his mom said her first thought was Kelev, who's our dog, one of our two dogs, who I will show at some point. And yes, totally. Totally. He loves our dog so much, and yeah, it's really hard and heartbreaking. Yeah, I remember so many times sitting on the couch and yeah, just feeling like, wow, like I'm so lucky. And saying out loud to Ian, like, me and my boys, like, yeah, just me and my boys. And yeah, just miss you, baby. I miss you so much, so much. I know that you're here and I'm sitting still with me and my boys, but yeah, it's a lot to have two people. I am tired. Anyway, okay, another question. Maybe I'll just do one more or two. How did you know Ian was the one? That question in itself is like a whole lifetime of love. And yeah, I've mentioned different times like this, like breaking down of walls, like a conscious letting go. And yeah, learning and loving and just being raw, vulnerable humans. Yeah, so I have like so many different answers. I can think of when Ian was upstairs in our old place with Kelev, our second dog, when we got him. And Ian was yelling at Kelev, Lamata, Lamata, which means down, down in Hebrew. And he didn't like, Ian didn't know the word. And so it was just, he knew the word, but his accent was so cute. And it was just like, ugh, he's my husband. Like, we're gonna get married one day. And it was so cute. It was like adorable. So cute. So that was one time. And yeah, fast forward, and I'll go into this in different ways that feel good. But yeah, Ian and I had a really tough week a few years ago, and then made the conscious effort to start going to therapy after. And so we went for like a solid year, and then just went when we needed to, which was so, I don't know, a few times in the past year, I think. But yeah, it was really, I mean, there were so many different things and memories and ways and during the timeline that I knew that Ian was the one. But yeah, it really took time in different ways. And yeah, then we had to kind of back up and work on things. And I'm just so grateful that, yeah, that we have the love that we do. We worked, yeah, really hard. And will continue to be, but we're so happy. We're so, so, so happy. And that's so lucky. Yeah, that's so lucky. So, how did I know Ian was the one overall, and how do I continue to know that he is and always will be my one person? Because we worked intentionally and really let down our defenses, our trauma from different things, and let each other in. We let go of the difficulties and we let each other in. And we held each other physically and emotionally and mentally through different difficult things. And it, yeah, makes the sweet things like so much sweeter. And we danced and we love and we continue to, and it just kind of turned out on our wedding day that we had a first dance, and it was so cute and also just so sad. And I was holding a picture of Ian and I and danced and did a little twirl, and yeah, it was like the most heartbreaking first dance, but also just so beautiful to honor our love and honor Ian and honor our love. So beautiful. So beautiful. I think that I'm going to, yeah, finish this off here. But first, I have a love note. And before that first, Ian wants to assure everyone, and also I want to, yeah, last Saturday, which is a week tomorrow, I'm filming this on Friday, was really scary, and it was really horrible. It was really, really, really scary. And yeah, we're here, we're showing up, and today I've seen some, I don't know, nice little parts of myself. I made the first like silly content, and it's literally about me loving my own body odor because I love Ian's body odor and it keeps him alive, and it's so, I just like love it so much. It's so nourishing, and I don't care if you think that's disgusting. It's the best. It is so good. And yeah, even like smiling right now, yeah, while looking at pictures of my baby, it's so painful. And that's okay. And you would hope that it would be. You would hope that it would be. Even if Ian and I only had 10% of what we had, you would hope that it would be. Yeah, and we had it all. And yeah, of course, it's like so hard, of course. And I'm still here. And so with that, I'm going to read, yeah, I don't know if I'll read the whole thing because, yeah, not my birthday. And I totally could read it, but I'm going to read some adjectives that he wrote on a page for me. He wrote your, and then he wrote 2 lines underneath. And then he wrote, awesome, caring, kind, courageous, loving, sexy, generous, strong, XOXO, and he put a heart. And I'm just going to hold it up to the camera for people who are watching this. I love him so much. Thank you all for allowing me to, answer some questions about Ian. And of course, a bit about our love. Also, it's so cute when people comment purple hearts. It's like the sweetest thing. So just thank you also. You're awesome and caring and kind and courageous and loving, sexy, generous, strong, XOXO heart. And on the other side it says love you tons, Han, all in caps. I love you tons too, baby. I love you so much, Ian. Always and forever. To the moon and back again, baby. Always, endlessly, always. Thank you, everyone. Next week, pretty sure I'm going to do the episode with my mom. Just need to figure out some tech stuff. And so we'll create some posts to ask questions in the next week. I love you all, and I love Ian. I love my baby.